2025. You were quite the fun-filled year with dozens of different events. And I already know this video is already going to beat the record for the longest video on my channel other than live streams. So I'm going to try to break down the year into different chapters for simplicity. Now don't get me wrong, I could go on and on about this year. Really, I could. But nonetheless, here are my favorite moments from 2025. Chapter 1. My senior year of high school. Growing up, I have always dreamed of graduating, but it always felt like it was such a long time away. But then, when we stepped foot into the new year, it all fell upon me so fast and so sudden that one day I wouldn't step foot into the school as a student ever again. It made me want to make the most of my time that I had left with my class. And I did exactly just that. I went on a senior trip to Pigeon Forge, and I will say, I had the time of my life. We rode roller coasters, toured museums, we did it all. I became a lot more popular among my class, and I was stepping outside of my comfort zone a bit and welcomed into a new friend group of friends that I was never really around much. It made me forget about all what happened back then with the whole incident with Brianna in the past. And don't get me wrong, I could still see her glaring at me, but I already knew that I had wanted my own way. I was free of my burdens, free of my mistakes, and free of my past, all thanks to the people who never gave up on me. Thank you. Chapter 2. Quiz Bowl. I know I had already mentioned Quiz Bowl briefly, but I don't think you understand what has unfolded in my senior year of high school in the Quiz Bowl program. Our team was unstoppable. Every day, we only grew stronger, smarter, and closer together as a team. We won a large amount of our tournaments with simple fashion. The county belonged to us 2 years in a row. We won Division III state champions for the second time in a row, as well as a division higher, Division II state and traditional public school state champion. It's a lot, isn't it? We did what no other team in our school could do. No team at Pandora had ever won a state championship until we made history last year and this year. Holiday and the Wreckers may have led the way, but everyone pitched in and scored when the team needed them most. Then it came to the tournament that I would play in, the BGSU Brain Game Finals. This was my last tournament with the group. Now, I'm no rookie when it comes to Brain Game, as I was 9-1 at the time. I was always a round 2 player, which only had 10 questions and a toss-up. But sometimes I was a round 3 player, where it was the category round. In 2022, I only started once.
Next on BGSU Brain Game, it is Rossford versus Pandora Gilboa. I think we better get ready for a seismic synaptic showdown. Only one team can leave victorious. Who's it going to be? Only one way to find out. BGSU's Brain Game starts right now.
But that night, in my last Quiz Bowl game ever, I was a starter alongside the 2 highest scorers, Holiday and Jacob. It was so surreal. I was great friends with them, and it felt like a sense of honor that I would end it with them.
And welcome to BGSU Brain Game, the finale, Pandora Gilboa versus St. Francis. Let's take a look at our starting lineups. For Pandora Gilboa, led by Coach Wrecker. In slot number 1, we have Zach, a senior. In slot number 2, we have Holiday, a sophomore. In slot number 3, we have Jacob, a junior.
I didn't score, and I never got into the game after that. But it felt good that I got to stand alongside them and represent a very small school on television. Just because I didn't score doesn't mean I didn't enjoy watching. That game against St. Francis was one of the most incredible matches I have ever watched. Rather than explaining the whole history to you like I would in a future matchup, I'll just show you this.
We are here with Coach Wrecker for Pandora Gilboa. Coach, what has your team meant to you this season, and what have they meant to each other?
Just a great group of kids. They get along very well, friendly with each other, have shown great sportsmanship. It's just been a pleasure to be with them. We have a lot of seniors who this will be our last go-around together, so it's just been great to be with them. Some of them have been on the team for 4 years and some just a year, but appreciate having them all this year.
Thanks, Coach. St. Francis, since you are at 130 points, you get to make the first selection.
We'll take Solve Me for 20.
Solve Me for 20 points. What is 23 multiplied by the number of days in a week? That would be St. Francis. Justin.
161.
Correct. St. Francis takes control.
Solve Me for 25.
Solve Me for 25. What is 5 to the 4th power? St. Francis. Jordan E.
625.
Correct. St. Francis takes the lead.
Solve Me for 30.
Solve Me for 30 points. What is 30 cubed? Pandora Gilboa. Ethan.
270,000.
Incorrect. St. Francis chance to steal. That would be Jordan E.
27,000.
27,000 is what we needed there. Yes. St. Francis in control.
Solve Me 15.
Solve Me for 15 points. If your car has a 14-gallon gas tank and you average 30 miles per gallon, that would be St. Francis. Jordan E.
420.
420 miles. Correct. Okay, St. Francis in control.
Solve Me for 10.
Solve Me for 10 points. If an item is $80 and is on sale for 15% off, how much does it cost? That would be St. Francis. Justin.
$68.
Correct. End of that category. St. Francis in control.
Science Potpourri for 10.
Science Potpourri for 10 points. 2-word phrase, sometimes called the building blocks of that would be Pandora Gilboa. Holiday.
Amino acids.
Correct. Pandora Gilboa takes back control.
Medical terminology for 20.
Medical terminology for 20 points. Which vitamin often obtained from sunlight exposure? St. Francis. Justin.
D.
D is correct. Let's see, St. Francis in control.
Colleges and universities for 10.
Colleges and universities for 10 points. What does the abbreviation MIT, that would be St. Francis. Justin.
Massachusetts Institute of Technology.
Correct. St. Francis in control.
Last Dance for 10.
Last Dance for 10 points. Based on the given definition and part of speech, identify each of the following words that end with the letters D-A-N-C-E. Noun, an excessive amount. That would be Pandora Gilboa. Holiday.
Abundance.
Correct. Pandora Gilboa snatches back control.
Last Dance 25.
Last Dance for 25. Noun, an official prohibition or edict against something. Pandora Gilboa. Holiday.
Ordinance.
We cannot accept ordinance. St. Francis, chance to steal. They are saying no. Forbiddance is what we needed there. Pandora Gilboa in control.
Colleges and universities for 30.
Colleges and universities for 30 points. What is the oldest university in the state of Ohio founded? That would be St. Francis. Justin.
Ohio University.
Correct. In Athens. St. Francis in control.
We'll take medical terminology for 10.
Medical terminology for 10 points. What is the common name for myocardial infarction? That would be Pandora Gilboa. Holiday.
A heart attack.
Correct. Pandora Gilboa takes back control.
Medical terminology for 30.
Medical terminology now for 30 points. LDL is often referred to as the bad cholesterol. St. Francis. Justin.
HDL.
Incorrect. What does LDL stand for? That would be Pandora Gilboa. Ethan.
Low density lipoprotein.
Correct. Pandora Gilboa in control, making a move.
Medical terminology for 25.
Medical terminology for 25 points. Hyperbaric oxygen therapy is used to treat a number of conditions, including this scuba diving ailment. Pandora Gilboa. Holiday.
The bends.
The bends is correct, or decompression sickness. Pandora Gilboa in control.
Colleges and universities 25.
Colleges and universities for 25 points. Most BGSU athletic teams participate in the MAC conference. What does MAC, that would be Pandora Gilboa. Chase.
Midwest Athletic Conference.
Incorrect. What does MAC stand for? St. Francis chance to steal. That would be Justin.
Mid-American Conference.
Correct. Mid-American Conference. St. Francis in control.
We'll take colleges and universities for 15.
Colleges and universities for 15 points. What is the oldest university in continuous operation in the St. Francis, Justin? Incorrect. In the English-speaking world, located in England. Pandora Gilboa, chance to steal. That will be Holiday.
Oxford.
Correct. Pandora Gilboa snatches back control. Still fighting.
Wizard of Oz 25.
Wizard of Oz for 25. Before they were changed from the classic 1939 film, that would be Pandora Gilboa. Holiday.
Silver.
Silver, that's what her shoes were. Pandora Gilboa in control.
Oz 30.
Oz for 30 points. While Oz is in the Emerald City, once he is revealed from behind the curtain, what actual city that would be Pandora Gilboa? Holiday.
Omaha.
Omaha is correct. Pandora Gilboa in control, making a move.
Science 25.
Science 25. Unit used to measure the volume of sound. Pandora Gilboa. Holiday.
Decibel.
Correct.
Science 30.
Of the atmosphere where weather occurs. St. Francis, Justin.
Troposphere.
Correct. St. Francis takes back control in this battle.
We'll take science for 15.
Science for 15 points. This term comes from the Latin word rodere, meaning to gnaw. End of round. Rodent, by the way. Let's take a look at our score. Woo-wee. Still anybody's game. We have Pandora Gilboa at 250 points. St. Francis at 300 points. It's all going to come down to the brainstorm round. You're not going to want to miss it. Stay tuned. We're here with Coach Recker for Pandora Gilboa. Coach, you've got a little bit of ground to make up going into this final round. What's your advice to your team?
Just trust yourselves, trust your knowledge. You've been in tough situations before. Be aggressive, but don't get out of whack and make too many chances. So, I think they get it.
Good luck, Coach.
Thanks.
And welcome back to BGSU Brain Game, the finale, or might we say the finale. This is quite a game, ladies and gentlemen, quite a game. Pandora Gilboa is at 250 points, St. Francis at 300 points as we get ready to go into our final round. Before we do that, though, we have another substitute coming in for Pandora Gilboa in slot number 1. We're going to welcome back Jacob to the team and welcoming back all of our returning players from the previous round. This is it. This is the brainstorm round. It all comes down to this. Both teams, you are in a position to win. It's all up to you now. In this round, questions are worth 20 points apiece. Negative 20 points for an incorrect answer. You may confer before buzzing in, but no stealing. I repeat, no stealing in this round. Pandora Gilboa, St. Francis, the brainstorm round starts right now. Whose portrait is on the $50 bill? Pandora Gilboa, Ethan.
Grant.
Grant is correct. What do we call the second stomach of a bird used for grinding food? Pandora Gilboa, Jacob.
Gizzard.
Gizzard is correct. Name the constellation whose common name is the Hunter. Pandora Gilboa, Holiday.
Orion.
Orion is correct. In Egyptian mythology, who is the god of the underworld? And that would be St. Francis. Justin.
Anubis.
Incorrect. Osiris. No stealing in this round. What scientific instrument is used to measure wind speed? Pandora Gilboa, Holiday.
Anemometer.
Correct. The Schuylkill and what other river run through Philadelphia, Pennsylvania? St. Francis, Justin.
Allegheny.
Incorrect. The Delaware River. Name the type of paint remover that is derived from the resin of conifer. That would be Pandora Gilboa. Jacob.
Turpentine.
Turpentine is correct. This verb means to burn or sear, usually to prevent infection or that would be Pandora Gilboa. Jacob.
Cauterize.
Cauterize is correct. What is the verb tense in the following sentence? I mow the lawn frequently. St. Francis, Justin.
Present simple.
Correct. Name the Italian physicist and chief architect of the nuclear age. St. Francis, Justin.
Fermi.
Fermi is correct. In what century was the first permanent English colony at Jamestown, Pandora Gilboa holiday?
17.
17th is correct, 1607. What is the product of 14 and 11? St. Francis Jordan E.
154.
Correct. What is the capital of Algeria? St. Francis Justin.
Algiers.
Correct. As of May 1st, 2025, who is the United States Secretary of State? That would be Pandora Gilboa. Ethan.
Rubio.
Rubio is correct. In what U.S. state would you find the Guadalupe Mountains National Park? In time. St. Francis Justin.
California.
Incorrect. Texas. The Nile River empties into what larger body of water? That would be St. Francis. Justin.
Lake Victoria.
Incorrect. Mediterranean Sea. Begins with an S. What is the nickname for a person who crosses a picket line? That would be scab. Let's take a look at our score. We have St. Francis 300 and our winner with 410 points and champion Pandora Gilboa. Let's give both these teams a huge round of applause. In the spirit of good sportsmanship, come on around, meet in the middle, shake hands, come on around, and we will be right back with the trophy presentation. Stay tuned. And you did succeed. One more big round of applause for the Pandora Gilboa team. They are BGSU Brain Game champions. Thanks for sticking with us all season, and we look forward to seeing you next season at the next BGSU Brain Game. That's a wrap, folks.
Thank you.
And that was it. My time in Quiz Bowl was over. I had essentially retired from the team in a way, but there was nothing I could do to go back. There were so many opportunities for me in Quiz Bowl, so many missed points, missed tournaments, and missed moments that I'll never witness as a high schooler, but I feel grateful that I had a great team and great friends to build around. In the end, when I graduated, at the time I finished 5th among Pandora Gilboa's all-time in points among NAQT tournaments with 250. I won't stay in the top 5 much longer, as another couple of incoming players are already shining bright and they have a full high school term to score more than 250, and it's pretty easy to. I'm happy for them though, as I know they'll do great, and I pledge full support for them all. At the time of recording this video, I had already fallen out of the top 5. Thank you, Quiz Bowl, for everything you've given me. I will continue to support the Pandora Gilboa Quiz Bowl team whenever possible. I may be off to new opportunities, but I will never forget my roots. Chapter 3, Graduation. The moment finally came. I had waited 12 years for this very moment, but I wasn't ready to say goodbye. I had enjoyed high school so much that I would just love to get one more year with everybody. But it was time to go. Graduation ensued, and I did so with honors. I received a handful of awards, such as a Social Studies Award for the class of 2025. This award strives me to continue my success in college life. Once again, thank you, Pandora, for giving me the best high school life I could imagine. Minus the drama I was put through. But honestly, I believe it helped me become a stronger person, and I learned a lot from it. I will never forget my high school life. I wear it on my hand with my class ring every single day. Chapter 4. The summer break. This summer break, man, did it fly by so quickly. Compared to last year, I didn't really go on many trips, but it was the time I spent with my friends that made it so much better than other years. I went to a handful of my classmates' graduation parties and spent some quality time with them, as there could be a chance I never see them again. There was also the hangouts at holidays, and boy were those a blast. Speaking of blast, we always had many Nerf wars there, and I always felt so relieved to give my Nerf gun arsenal some use because they needed it.
Satisfying.
Being at holidays with the rest of the Quiz Bowl team, aka the Potato Gang, made me just forget about all my troubles back then, and I wouldn't have to remember a cruel past. This summer break healed me, and I'm so happy it went how it did. Chapter 5, Ohio Northern. After the summer break came to a close, I began my college life at Ohio Northern University. I'm pursuing a bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering. I will say, this first semester went by incredibly quick. I had all passing grades, so I consider that a goal accomplished. I had no idea if my engineering courses were going to be incredibly difficult or if it would just be a breeze like high school. And I will say, 2 were difficult, but we got through it. I can always feel myself learning and growing smarter every day, and just not in the way I thought though. There's been so many lectures, but also a good amount of labs and hands-on activities for the experience that I'm looking for. I'm learning a lot from it. Overall, Ohio Northern has been a blessing, and I'll talk about it a little bit more in the next chapter when it comes to the reason why I chose ONU. Chapter 6, Esports. Esports was one of the main reasons I chose Ohio Northern, aside from the great engineering program. I even got a scholarship for it, so we'll take that. Yep, we're in the time where people get paid to play video games. Don't you love it? I began tryouts for Rocket League there, and when I thought I was doing good, and the coach said I looked like JV material, I ended up being placed on third string. I was torn apart. I felt betrayed. This is another sport where I just got treated like bench-warming material. I'm happy for everybody that got JV and varsity, don't get me wrong, but I still felt like I had something to prove. I took esports super seriously, and I spent so much time trying to get better. And where the meeting they had, where they announced the teams, I just sat there expressionless. And then as soon as it was over, I dashed towards the esports rooms and I immediately hit ranked. Where being mad all day and going into ranked and winning about 94% of the games I played, that was just incredible. And ever since that day, it has been my goal to be a higher rank than all the JV, just to prove that the coaches made a mistake and they doubted my efforts. So far, I'm ahead of 2 of 3 players. Only 1 stands in my way, but hopefully this will show everybody that I can be good as everyone else. I'm so tired of being told I'm good by others, then just sidelined to watch others live my dreams. Hell, they even get medals for playing and winning in our division, since there was a schedule mishap that the JV and third string got placed in the wrong divisions. They ended up getting flipped. So not only do I get benched, I have to sit there once my team got eliminated for 2 months, just me watching them win their games, go to the playoffs, and now they get a trophy and medal for winning their entire division. Not only that, they get like $100 to $200, maybe even more in free merch, such as hoodies and jerseys, and I get nothing. It could have so easily been me. Like, come on, of course I'm going to be jealous because it's stupid, but I'm also happy for them. Why should they get the glory when I've put in so much effort, maybe even more than some of the other players? I played in basketball, track, high school esports. It's always ended up with me being on the freaking bench, and I hate it. Quiz Bowl was the only time where I earned my flowers on varsity, and I felt respected and honored. But this isn't high school anymore. Quiz Bowl isn't around. And now it's me back to being a subordinate to 3 people. One of them being my high school teammate, for crying out loud. Always in his shadow. If any of them watch this, no, I am not mad at you in any way. This is just my video of how I feel about everything, and I have no hate towards any of you. I'm very happy and proud that you guys won your division, even though it was supposed to be hard. But it's just hard to sit here and not be jealous, and I am. 2026, we'll have another tryout session, and you best believe I'm coming for that JV spot, and I'll never quit until I'm at the top. Chapter 7, The Bowls. In the span of 2025, there have been 3 bowls. 2 of them have been fully played already, and 1 will be going on during the release of this video. Starting off with the first one, Easter Bowl 2025. This bowl was when we decided to take things up a notch. we knew how to stream better compared to Christmas Bowl 2024, changed formats, and decided to go just a little overboard with the Miku action. But I'm sure Jack, who might be watching this video, doesn't mind. Not at all. After putting this bowl up, we started to realize that if we put more effort into making something like this, that it can become an exciting tournament to host and play in for all.
It does, and Caden is not in a good enough position to hit that in. Zach has a chance here, and Caden hits most! Zach wins game 3. He takes it to game 4.
Patriot Bowl 2025. This bowl received countless upgrades, and we got it done in much less time compared to any other bowls. We implemented custom UI, which added a brand new score bug, which just looks incredible. I mean, look at that thing. Other than that, I'll say, it wasn't my favorite bowl, but it was still fun to do, and it only added to the hype of the next bowl.
Last here.
That's not a good hit. Can he get the save? Oh my gosh!
Come back from a 4-goal deficit.
What did I tell you? No lead is safe.
That 50 is so unfortunate for Grant Hill. He tried his best. 25-second overtime. Grant Miller ties the series.
That leads us to the very last one, Christmas Bowl 2025. The Christmas Bowl. Something that Kate and I have had a long history of. There's been a lot written into it, and at the time of creating this bowl, we had no idea that it would grow in the number of players, popularity, and effort to put on. You probably already know the history of Kate and I in the bowls. Kicks my butt every single time, and I've never won. But honestly, it just gets you into a festive way to wrap up the year and make you get into the holiday spirit.
Jack plays delay. It's going to be hit over to the left side. It's not going to be in. No, it's going to be off. But Jack, open net. Bang!
Jack will win game 1. Zeph gets the save here, but 1, the ball gets bounced off the post, and 2, Zeph got flung into his own net. He had no chance to save it.
Chapter 8, Friends. I want to give a special shout out to everybody in my life. If I listed your name below, thank you for being the closest in my life this year, and I look forward to what 2026 will bring us. You might be listed more than once, which I say hats off to you. If I didn't list you, it doesn't mean that I don't dislike you or anything. I'm still close friends with you. If I put everybody on here, it would only be the most ridiculous list ever, as I want to be friends with all who share a connection with me in a good way. And so I had to trim down this list, and honestly, it took a really, really long time to decide. So if you see your name up on this list, congratulations. Chapter 9, my favorite moments. 2025 was filled with incredible moments of time, but I'll list a couple of them that stand out. For Quiz Bowl, this one was hard to choose from, but I would say that our matchup against Columbus Grove in the Putnam County Finals was my favorite. Both teams were undefeated walking into the tournament, at least for the postseason. And we knew Columbus Grove's looking for revenge from last year, as well as this regular season when they didn't get their chance. We may have been down for the count at some points, and I gave a point to the other team by accident because of my wrong answer. I thought the time would expire right then, and I just ruined our comeback. But we only kept playing. No idea how much time was left. My coach, Mr. Recker, kept me in the game, however, even though with my mistake. And I know he trusted me to help lead this team, not by points, but by spirit. Slowly but surely, we came back and won this game, clinching us the 2025 Putnam County Quiz Bowl Championship. It's one of the highlights of my Quiz Bowl career, and always will be. I always remember that now and then. For esports, I'm going with my first ever college esports win as a Polar Bear. Tim and Xavier played an incredible series with me. I think it was against Bridgewater, if I remember. But yeah, it was incredible. And they were much higher ranked than us. It was a blast. I hope for more moments like this, whether it be still as a third string. But like I said earlier, I'm always looking for that JV spot. And I bet I can have a much better moment. Or just a more enjoyable experience.
Jump in, standing 50 out.
I'll be right side.
I'm not there.
Get in there, Charles.
Yes!
Come on, baby.
Let's go, dude.
Ended off with the MVP.
That's what I'm talking about, guys. First actual win of the season.
Chapter 10, the conclusion. 2025 was a very fast year, and it honestly contained some of the best moments of my life. If I were to rate it alongside the previous years, I'd honestly give this one a 10 out of 10. It's been a while since I've given a year that rating, but I believe this year was loaded with wondrous moments. I don't think anybody can blame me. Thank you for watching my 2025 recap. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you also had a great year. I'll see you all in 2026. This is Zach Attack 06, signing out.
Hey sister, I'll never give up on you. Hey Mrs., hey mister, I'll see this all the way through. No matter how far the sun and the moon, I'll never give up on you. Down when you're lonely, I'll pull you up. Life leaves you heavy when the going gets tough. I'll be your shoulder, together we'll run. Up from the bottom, yeah, we'll rise above. Hey brother, hey sister, I'll never give up on you. Hey Mrs., hey mister, I'll see this all the way through. No matter how far the sun and the moon, I'll never give up on you. I'll never give up on you. Hey brother, hey sister, I'll never give up on you. Hey Mrs., hey mister, I'll see this all the way through. No matter how far for the gold and the blue, I'll never give up on you.
And with that, the 2025 season comes to an end. Good night.